We think we're the peak of human evolution, the apex of health and strength. We have our high-tech gyms, our perfectly balanced protein shakes, our smartwatches tracking every single step. But let's take a step back in time. The average ancient Roman legionary could march 20 miles a day carrying over 60 pounds of gear and then go straight into battle. No pre-workout supplements, no fancy recovery tools. Their lives depended on a level of physical and mental resilience that seems almost superhuman to us today. They didn't just have stronger bodies. They had unshakable minds, forged in routines that have been all but forgotten. But what if we could reclaim that power? What if the secrets to a stronger, more resilient you aren't in the next fitness app, but buried 2,000 years in the past? Today, we're not just looking at history. We're bringing it back to life. We roaming into the past to uncover the relics of health, ancient habits that are more necessary today than ever before. Let's start with a ritual that built empires: the cold. We often associate Roman baths with steam and luxury, but that's only half the story. The grand finale of every Roman bathing session happened in a place called the Frigidarium. This wasn't a gentle cool down. It was a deliberate, shocking plunge into ice-cold water. They didn't have the scientific journals to explain why, but they knew it worked. It sharpened their minds, hardened their bodies, and instilled a sense of discipline. Today, modern science is finally catching up to what the Romans knew intuitively. Studies show that cold exposure can spike your dopamine, the molecule of motivation, by a staggering 250%. That's more than you get from a cup of coffee. It also activates your sympathetic nervous system, training your body to handle stress more effectively. Think of it as lifting weights for your nervous system. Now, you don't need to build a marble bathhouse in your backyard. You can access this ancient power every single morning. This is the practical tip: Stoic Wakeup. Tomorrow morning, before you do anything else, step into your shower and turn the handle all the way to cold. Stay under the water for 60 seconds. It will be a shock. Your mind will scream at you to get out, but your only job is to breathe and endure. That single minute does more than just wake you up. It's a victory. You've conquered your first challenge of the day before most people have even hit the snooze button. You're building mental grit, proving to yourself that you can do hard things. It's the ancient warrior's secret to starting the day with an unbreakable will. Now let's move from the cold to the foundation of all physical power: mastering your own body. Before dumbbells and machines, there was calisthenics. The word itself comes from ancient Greek, kalos, meaning beauty, and stenos, meaning strength. For them, true strength was the beautiful, graceful control of one's own body weight. The Spartans, arguably the fittest soldiers in history, didn't focus on lifting heavy iron. They focused on functional movements that served them in life and in battle: hinging, squatting, carrying, and climbing. They built bodies that were not just for show, but for go. Their gym was the world around them. So, how do we bring this philosophy into our modern, sedentary lives? It starts with one simple, profound movement: the third world squat or deep squat. For thousands of years, this was humanity's natural resting position. People in ancient cultures spent hours a day in a deep squat working, talking, eating. But then we invented something that has systematically destroyed our natural mobility: the chair. We sit in chairs at our desks, in our cars, on our couches, and as a result, our hips have become tight, our lower backs ache, and our ankles are stiff. We've lost a fundamental human movement. Here's your practical mission: spend 5 minutes every single day in a deep squat. You can do it while you're waiting for your coffee to brew or while you're watching TV. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. Your heels might lift and your back might round. That's okay. Just hold onto a doorknob or a table for support. Over time, you'll feel your hips opening up, your lower back decompressing, and a sense of groundedness returning to your body. You're not just doing an exercise. You're reclaiming a birthright, unlocking a range of motion that has been stolen by the modern world. Finally, let's talk about the mind. The ancients knew that a strong body was useless without a clear and powerful mind. In ancient Athens, the great philosopher Aristotle had a school where his students were known as the Peripatetics. This name came from the Greek word peripate, which means to walk about. Aristotle taught his most profound lessons while walking through the colonnades of the Lyceum. He and his students understood a deep truth that we have almost completely forgotten: when the legs move, the mind flows. In our world of endless screens, emails, and notifications, our minds are constantly cluttered and overstimulated. We've come to see walking as mere transportation, a way to get from point A to point B, but for the ancients, it was therapy. It was a tool for problem-solving and self-reflection. The Romans even had a saying, solvitur ambulando. It is solved by walking. So here's your third ancient practice, the silent walk. Just 20 minutes a day. But there's a rule, no podcasts, no music, no phone calls. Just you, your thoughts, and the rhythm of your own footsteps. It's an act of rebellion against the constant noise of the 21st century. At first, your mind might race. You'll think about your to-do list, your worries, your distractions. But as you continue to walk, something magical happens. The mental chatter begins to quiet down. Ideas start to connect. Solutions to problems you've been wrestling with seem to emerge out of nowhere. You're not just exercising your body. You're giving your mind the space it needs to breathe, to think, and to heal. It's the simplest form of meditation and perhaps the most powerful. The cold plunge, the deep squat, the silent walk. These aren't just quaint historical habits or trendy biohacks. They are reliquies, sacred remnants from a time when humans were more connected to their environment and their own innate power. They remind us that true strength, resilience, and clarity don't come from a membership, a supplement, or an app. They are already inside you, waiting to be unlocked by the timeless wisdom of the ancients. You don't need a gym membership to be elite. You don't need expensive equipment to build an unbreakable mind. You just need to remember what our ancestors knew all along. Which of these ancient habits are you going to start tomorrow? The cold, the squat, or the walk? Let me know in the comments below. Let's build something together that lasts. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this journey to the past, make sure to subscribe and join our community.